Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Wednesday, July the 15th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. Yes, it is a 100% free room. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. The room is open Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and I am live on the mic and I share my screen. In the email you're getting, you will see a promo code for 15% off, either the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Idea subscription. Wow, lots and lots of activity as usual in the trading room. This was a really interesting one, and jury's out for me if I'm going to swing this one. But look at BE. A lot of people were in this one. It just kept running and running and running and running. I ended up taking this trade finally at 1750. I was joking about. In fact, I'll show you why. Take a look at it. Hopefully, the monthly chart shows you. Yeah, I was joking when the price was down around 16, thinking, all right, there's the high right there, 1734 in that monthly candle. I was saying, well, guys, at some point, maybe later on in this week, if it takes that out, you have to look left and look how much more room it has. I mean, basically, it could double from here. Now, again, this is not a recommendation to take this trade because I'm telling you it's going to get up to $34. But this is what we look for. We look for stocks that have tremendous amount of what we call a void or a gap, a lot of area before you come into resistance. So, and then in about 15 minutes of my saying all this, the stock just zoomed right past this, which was 1734. So I did end up actually taking this trade, and with the potential of a swing in mind. Now, I've taken myself out of the trade because it did pull back, but I got in right around here, got all the way up to 1826. And when it broke down through 18, I took some off and I took some more off right there. So I'm not in the trade anymore. But my goodness, I have to wait and see if this can regain, because I may, in fact, hold this one as a swing trade. Now, I do want to talk about one of the AI alerts, and that's seed. Take a look at seed. So if I do this, I don't want to lose this. I think if I click on the window, I'm going to lose that window there, or click on the chart. Excuse me. But this was actually a short opportunity here for seed at 11.25. But look what happened. It immediately, I think within seconds, it got right back up to the stop. Okay, 11.87. So that, I think it was taken out. Yeah, I think it was actually, it took seven minutes. I mean, we're looking right there. There was the alert at 9:55 and got stopped out at 10:02. Okay. However, I draw your attention to this reentry. Okay, and there's the time, almost right afterwards. You can see how crazy this one was. If you have the AI, you don't have these reentry columns. You really should add them. All you have to do is go to a column header and click on columns, and it's all alphabetical. You want to put the stop, that's fine, but certainly the reentry price and a reentry time. So what does that mean? Nothing highly scientific, but if you look at the entry price, 11.25, and you look at the exit price of 11.87, halfway between is 11.56. That's why these numbers are already assigned, because they're just halfway between the entry and the stop for each one, okay? But notice only one of them actually triggered. Now, the only way you get a trigger is if at any time during the day the stock hits the stop price. It doesn't have to be stopped out as an exit, a reason, or anything like that. You could have this one, for instance, this PAA. If at any time it hits 782, so this is obviously a stock that's working okay, but if sometime during the day it hit 782 and then it came back to 790, you'd get an alert. Now the good thing is that if you put a sound alert actions and just create, go through this exercise of setting up a sound and the whole bit, we now finally, after things like years I was asking for this, we now finally do get a sound alert when you do get a reentry. The only The only downside, it's the same sound alert as you're getting here. But the thing is that what happens is it changes colors, so you know exactly, and you'll be able to tell immediately. This is one of these re-entry alerts. So look what it did. 11:56, and I think I lost my chart. Just give me a second here. So remember, 11:56 was the re-entry right up here. And I mean, this stock got all the way, well, even, I mean, that's crazy. It got all the way down to 947. I'm not sure I believe that, but even down to here. So a tremendous trade, really, on the re-entry. You know, I mean, at this point, you'd be up, if you're still in the trade, you'd be up 7.5%. If you had been able to get in on the, actually, you'd be up more because that is only calculating from that entry price and not that entry price of 11.56. So that's something I'd like to see them add. In fact, we're going to have a tech meeting tomorrow. I might actually ask them to do that. But the bottom line is that you can use the AI in a lot of different ways. I was in this trade, the PAA, actually. It took a long time. It's the type of trade I like because it's underneath $20. But I just really wanted to show you that this is a way in which you can use the reentry, and there's only one today. I mean, a lot of times, the AI will not ever hit the stop price, so you'll not get that secondary trigger. But on this one, obviously, it worked very well. I'm not saying every single one, is going to work like this, but the theory is this. You know what? Maybe we're a little early on the original alert. Here's a second opportunity to get it, and actually at a better price. Because the re-entry was again halfway between the stop and the original entry, so a little bit of a better price too. All right, everybody, I do want to get back into the room. I hope you understand what I was talking about. If you have any questions, you can always come into the trading room, of course, and I'll go over all this again. Bring back the capture program. So if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link for the free room. I will open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. I hope to see you then. Bye-bye.